What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr Usyk insists pressure is all on reigning champion Anthony Joshua. Unbeaten Ukrainian says he has no nerves for Saturday's fight. Former cruiserweight Usyk is only his third heavyweight bout, of course, and he said Usyk will watch Peaky Blinders and read the Bible in his last stressful hours before he steps into the ring against Anthony Joshua for their world heavyweight title fight. And at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London on Saturday night, bars. Usyk, the former undisputed world cruiserweight champion, has only fought twice previously as a heavyweight, but he insists he will feel few nerves against Joshua. He said, "The lack of nerves will help me," the 34-year-old Ukrainian said. He said, "I am not going to be nervous. Why would I be? It would not change anything. I will not get stronger, only weaker." He says, as seasoned world champion who likes Joshua, won an Olympic gold medal at London in a division below the British boxer. Usyk knows the most unsettling time for a fighter is usually in the last hours before the first bell. Time drags and doubts can crowd a boxer's mind. Saturday night will be especially fraught as Joshua is much the bigger man and he will be roared by a crowd of 60,000. But Usyk said, "I will be calm and confident and probably read a book before or watch a film and speak to my loved ones or my son. I am not going to do nerves at all." Okay. So, those are the words of Oleksandr Usyk, and I think that contributes to the mindset of being mentally strong. That's why they teach those Ukrainian fighters, hey, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. I'm here to get paid to do a job that I know how to do, and I'm going to go in and do it to the best of my ability. Oleksandr Usyk is a very God-fearing man, okay? And you could tell the way he speaks. You can, if you guys seen the documentary on him, The Wolf and the Goose, I posted on my channel, and it's good. It just shows you how he looks at things, how he looks at honor, how he looks at telling the truth and being, a real person, the one that not talks too much but do what he's supposed to do when the time is to do it. Okay. But the question is all the pressure on Anthony Joshua? This is what I'll say. I think this is a very undefining fight, or uncertain fight. That's the word. Because we don't know Usyk's movement at 220. I thought he was going to be 230, so I was impressed on the weigh-in. So that's a good thing. You don't know how they are going to gel, Styles make fights. How will these styles come together between the two? And one thing I heard or didn't hear from Oleksandr Usyk come from his mouth was him losing his O. Like, that never really, like him being undefeated or whatever, that doesn't really, you never heard him talk about, oh, well, I'm undefeated. And, you hear other people say that shit, but you don't hear him harp on those type of realities as much as some fighters do. Like, I'm undefeated and I ain't never been beat. I'm undefeated and I never been beat. You know what I mean? It's almost like, hey, that's something that you need, in order for you to keep being a good boxer. What if you lose? What, are you going to stop being good? You know what I mean? What really happened to Adrian Broner? You know what I mean? So I think Usyk, the way he's going about it, there is no nerves. You're looking at a real dude. You know what I mean? He's like I'm not scared of this shit. I've been here time and time again. Maybe the biggest fight, sure, but then it's like you can look in Usyk's eyes, dude. And Usyk is like one of them cats that you don't want to play with, because it's like you can sense within the guy's eyesight, like, yo, this dude is serious. You can see the seriousness in his eyes. I don't see fear. When you look at Usyk, you don't look at a guy that's looking scared or timid or anything like that. No. I never seen him scared of anything. I've seen him joking. But see, the most jokeful people are the most dangerous. Isn't his nickname the Joker or the Cat? Like, both of those can do you in. Depends on what kind of cat you're talking about, ain't it? But is it all on Joshua? Yeah, I mean, it could be, because Joshua knows I have to win. Joshua knows, like, hey, I have to beat Usyk. If I don't, of these big fights that I wanted for years for the WBC to be undisputed just goes away or gets put on hold to see if he can beat Usyk again, and then they'll be fighting again. And then everybody will be thinking, just like they thought about Andy Ruiz in the second rematch, can he beat Ruiz in the second rematch? He's going to have a lot of doubters. You're going to got a lot of haters that will be glad to hate. You're going to see a lot of that. So, I agree with Oleksandr Usyk. The pressure is on Joshua, because Joshua's in his hometown. So if he loses in front of his fans, that's going to be worse, because the stigma will go away on where you were at when you got beat. See, the first loss was over here in Madison Square Garden. So a lot of people are thinking, man, he can't fight. He needs the British, fans to hype him up. Well, there's enough British fans at Madison Square Garden when he got beat up, when he lost. Right? So, yeah, I think a lot of pressure's on him to do a good job, in front of his peeps. So Oleksandr Usyk may have a point. Anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Oleksandr Usyk's comments. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.